What's up, John Crestani here. So I'm going to give you, before we get into it, I'm just going to give you kind of the rules of the giveaway. So the way this works is you need to ask a good question and you need to include your PayPal email address in the question for you to be considered for this. Now, roughly every about 5 to 10 minutes, I'm going to be giving away more money. And we're going to get through all of the money in the course of the giveaway. So, and my goal here is to really, it's just to add a lot of value and encourage a love of marketing within each and every one of you, because that's what I do, and that's what I teach. For a living, I do marketing, and I love marketing, and I hope to encourage in everybody a love of marketing. So ask me anything. Okay, we're at my station. I'm going to go over a few of the books I'm reading as well. I'm almost done with this month. I'm also going to go over. I'm just going to give you guys a little insight into my life, some of the stuff that I'm interested in right now. I'll start with this little bad boy right here, if I can find it. Ledger. So this is a really cool new secure Bitcoin wallet that I've been using to kind of hold my Bitcoin in. I'm using it to just carry around coin in a physical device. As you all know, I get hacked a lot, so that's one of the reasons. And also I got this really cool new security key from Google. If you can see the Titan security key, and that gives me 3-factor authentication on my accounts, which I love. It comes with these. Here's the other key. So I have to use this key. I have to either use Bluetooth on this to log into my accounts now. Just get rid of hackers. Okay, boom. Let's go into the first. Guys, ask a question and let me see some PayPal email addresses. I'm going to do the first giveaway right now. We're going to go on, and as you see, we're going to go on my PayPal right here. Let me actually bring this over, and we are going to get some money going on. So send me in your questions. Let me bring up my comments here so I can grab it easily. And let's get a question. Okay. So, question, and include your PayPal email address. I'm not seeing any PayPal email addresses. Note that you can leave your .com out because I have a lot of things turned off on my channel. Let me actually turn off the. I don't allow people to use links on my channel. Let me change that up. I do that because as an affiliate marketing channel, I get so much. People think that like the way to do affiliate marketing is spam my channel, and it doesn't really work that way, folks. Right? I just disable comments. I know all the tricks. Can't trick me. Okay, I'm gonna disable. Okay, no links are blocked. Okay, so links are not blocked. Let's see some good things. So Marco Cuervos, look at this. You need to ask a good question. You need to ask a question along with whatever you're sending. I'm not sending Bitcoin right now. So ask a good question. Customer feedback score is important? Of course that's important. That's not a good question. How can I make millions of dollars? Where's your email? If I only had one... If I had only one traffic source to choose, folks, every traffic source works. If I had to choose one, if I had to choose a traffic source, it wouldn't be online. It would be salespeople or something, because it online changes so quickly. I'd go more traditional business. Okay, how can I make money? Okay, so first person to ask a good question with their PayPal email address will get money. I'm not seeing any good questions right now, but I'm seeing some without email addresses. What are my goals in life? So my goals in life are You know, it's to make a lot of money, to have a lot of kids, and to have a lot of land, and to do some really cool shit. Okay, you know, and to change the world in a good way. You know, for everybody. Do I wish to make other people independent? Hell yeah, I do. Yeah, of course I do. That's the goal. I you know, that's something people decide for themselves. I can only, as they say in the Matrix, I can only show you the door. Okay. Are you AdSense arbitrage? I'm not sure what AdSense arbitrage. Oh, AdSense arbitrage. No. I don't make many money from my YouTube channel. You know, this is not a big source of income for me, so I don't really care about that. Is real Digistore affiliate program? Yes. Can I work with you from Panama? Yes. Just join an affiliate network. You have a lot of money, but you feel the pain of poor people. I don't know about that. How much money do I have? Millions. Can you check my channel? No. What is Netflix money-making algorithm? I don't know. I think that sounds like marketing. Okay, what is this? What is the single most? Okay, I'll give that. Okay, here we go. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, we got the first question. This is kind of a weird one, but we have this. Salman, let's get you, let's take this over to PayPal. And let's send money. Oopsies. Okay. Okay, so we got the first one going in. It's supposed to say thanks for subbing. The fuck? Guys, I need another. If you don't accept PayPal, guys, send me a good PayPal address. Send me a good PayPal address. I'm just gonna pick a random one. Okay. Here we go. Jordan was quick. Oh wait, this one's better. Okay, Sean Casey. Copy. Okay, let's go over here. Okay, and then I'll get to the question. There we go. So payment now. There we go. First money sent. Woohoo! Okay, there we go, some money. So the question was, how do I break through the analysis paralysis stage? Sean Casey, very good question. So analysis paralysis, for those of you, I'm going to sit down. For those of you that don't know what analysis paralysis is, analysis paralysis, how do I disable the chat? Okay. Analysis paralysis is basically when you're in the stage where you are researching, you're learning, but you're nervous to take any action. You're nervous to actually do anything, right? So maybe you're learning about, I don't know what it is, Amazon, you know, selling products on Amazon, or maybe you're learning about stock trading, maybe you're learning about real estate, maybe you're learning about sales, but you're scared to actually go out and actually do any of it. Now, I think a good thing to understand is also, where does analysis paralysis come from? Because it's not normal, right? Back in thousands of years ago, when we had to fight for ourselves, when we had to hunt our own food, when we had to farm our own food, when we had to actually make something, you couldn't afford to have analysis paralysis. You couldn't afford to say, if you found a deer, if you found some food, or if you were worried about planting crops the wrong way, if you're worried about picking mushrooms because you might die, like, all of that is true, right? Like, if you go out hunting, you might die. That deer may impale you with its horn, or you might pick a poisonous mushroom and you might die. All of these things are true. But if you don't actually go out and do anything, you would die thousands of years ago, okay? That's the truth. If you don't take action, if you don't hunt your food or find it or pick it or plant it, you die. And analysis paralysis is the same exact thing. The only difference is, in today's society, we are such pussies. We are so coddled. We are living such a nice style of living that you could just live at your parents' house, right? You could just, just be a baby the rest of your life. And so just put it, I like putting things in huge monumental terms like that. You can't, a real man or a real woman can't afford analysis paralysis, okay? You die. So our natural, whereas, how has it become such a big thing, though, that it's actually a term, analysis paralysis? If you talk to cavemen, they would not have that, because they'd say, oh, if you don't hunt, you die. Whereas nowadays, that's actually a term. And I believe it's a thing because society teaches us, don't make mistakes, okay? Don't fuck up, right? We have such an aversion to making mistakes nowadays. We have such an aversion to actually, just doing something wrong. Because the way school is set up that you're right or you're wrong. And in real life, that's not how things work. When you're in a relationship, there's no right, there's no wrong. Everything's a gray zone. Everything's fluid. There's no right way to do marketing. There's no right way to do sales. There's no right way to build a company. There are guidelines, but there's not a perfect solution to anything. And I believe this obsession with perfection and perfect solutions, and it's ultimately all fear-based, okay? So ultimately, analysis paralysis is a fear response. And it's fear of not being good enough. It's fear of making a mistake. It's fear of, just, being yelled at or whatever. And I believe we're all living with way too much fear. Way too much fear. And to get rid of fear, I don't know. It's you get over it. It's just something you have to do. You have to understand society, it gets implanted in us. So you got to be willing to stand up for yourself as a man or as a woman in your own right. You have to understand that we are limitless. We've been placed on this earth to do really cool stuff. So it's difficult, but it's like a muscle. If you don't use it, if you're not constantly using it, like I tell people in my videos, I say, watch this and do an action. Watch this and do an action. You just have to do it. You have to get over it. I wish I had better advice than that. I mean, my advice is always like, do sports. Sports will make you feel physically more confident. Surround yourself with really successful people. You learn by osmosis. Your natural level gets higher of where your standards. So sorry I don't have a better response, but you have recognizing that it's a fear response is the first thing. Okay, I need another PayPal email address. I need to give away some more money. Okay. So good question and your PayPal email address. Let's see some money. Live chat. Okay, let's see that. What's the greatest obstacle I've overcome? The greatest obstacle I've overcome is probably my own I'd say being able to recognize that not every thought I have, that not every emotion I have is necessarily to be trusted. I used to believe that every time I had an emotion about something or every time I had a thought bubble into my mind, that the emotion was my gut speaking, right? I'm like, oh, I don't like this person. Oh, that's my gut. Okay, I got to trust that. Or thinking that every time I had a really good thought that I should pursue it. And being able to recognize being able to recognize that not all of my thoughts are necessarily to be trusted was very difficult. Exercise and discipline. And I'd say I probably noticed that a couple of years ago, or I started noticing. I believe understanding yourself is a lifelong journey, and getting better at it over time is definitely something we should pursue. How does Amazon make its millions? What kind of question is that? What? Carl, they sell products on their site and they take a percentage. Come on. Personal question. How big of a risk is too big of a risk for me? Salmon, you don't accept money. A big risk is I don't know. I think it varies by person, right? It would be something that affected my income and something that affected the amount of money I had, something that affected my relationships with my wife and with my daughters. Those are all big things. Why are you small percentage of your business profits? What? I don't understand the question. Do I believe in God? Yes. I call it there is a creator. I don't assign like a religion to it. I just believe we have a creator. I believe that's obvious, and we all come from something. Although I could be proven wrong. Okay, let's see. Where is? I'm gonna find somebody's. Okay, let's see. Nadav Shop. Okay, we have more money being given away. Let's give it to Nadav, who asks, do you think I can scale a product that's been saturated over half a year and marketed with bad shipping and killed? Okay. So let's go over here. Send more money. There we go. Woohoo! Okay, there's some more money out. Okay, so do I think you can scale a product that's been saturated over half a year? So that's getting into like what I'd say a good, more specific question. What I'd ask is, first off, how do you know it's been saturated? Okay, just because a lot of people are selling it or it's being sold a lot does not necessarily mean it's saturated. And a good example of this would be like weight loss products or McDonald's, right? McDonald's saturated the U.S. and the world. Does that mean it's not good company to work with, or does that mean it's not going to sell anymore? No. People are still buying hamburgers. So understanding why something's saturated is, something I would just ask you to, is it really saturated? How do you know that? Then I'd also ask you, I'd also say the only way to know is to test. Okay, the only way to know is to test, and starting to work that muscle is really important. Okay, I agree that in Amazon, the product, being able to being able to sell a product on Amazon, the costs are very high. And an average to get started on Amazon, you're looking at about a $10,000 to $25,000 investment. Okay, where you have $10,000 to $25,000 out the door, and you have to try to get that money back by selling on Amazon. So you're always, and Amazon, the other problem I have with it is it's a cash flow negative business. I think it's a great place to start marketing if you have some money, if you have some initial capital. But but the only way to really find out is to test. Okay, so just like anything in marketing, it's why I actually prefer affiliate marketing over physical products, is because I already, I can test really cheaply. I don't have to order product. I don't have to do other sorts of stuff like that. Whereas with Amazon, you have to order a bunch of product. You have to have it shipped over to their warehouses. And then you might buy some ads to market it a little bit. And then you hope to make that money back. Whereas affiliate marketing, you just find somebody else's product and you test it out. Another thing we do in marketing is we do what's called dry testing. And dry testing is when you test selling a product without even having the product available. And there might be ways you can do a dry test on Amazon, such as, I don't know Amazon too well, but I'm assuming you can sell used products as a test, or not use FBA as a test. And you price your products to sell. Maybe you lose some money on the initial products you sell, but either way, at least you're not buying a bunch of inventory to realize that people are not going to buy the product at the price point you advertise it at. So that's something I would encourage you to do, is try to find easier ways to test so you don't have to go all in and get a bunch of inventory. But there's really no way to know if something's saturated. I like to think, unless you're doing, you never know. There's no way for me to tell, right? Other than testing. Okay, let's see some more questions. How important is split testing? Super important. It's the most important thing in marketing. It's the most important thing in marketing. If you're not split testing, you're not figuring out, you're not able to optimize, you're not able to make your processes better. The only way you can improve is you split test. It's like, that'll be like asking, is it important to have different pickup lines when talking to a girl or a guy? Of course it is. If you say the same thing, if you read a book and you have like one line that you talk to people with, and you're like, I just keep saying this until I get somebody to marry me, right? It's like, that doesn't make any sense, man. You have to test multiple things out in anywhere in life, right? Like, it's like, that's like saying, is split testing jobs bad? Split testing a job would mean, like, should you get a job and stick in it for the rest of your life? Like, what if you don't like it, right? What if your boss is an a-hole, like a racist a-hole? Of course you're going to split test jobs. You split test everything in life. You split test girlfriends, you split test boyfriends, you split test hairstyles, you split test clothes, you split test facial hair. You split test everything in life. Why wouldn't you? Of course you do it in marketing. That's the only way you improve. So you have to. If you're not split testing, you're insane. You're insane, and you're never going to improve. Like testing real drugs, real placebo, yeah. What's my biggest fear? My biggest fear is, I don't know, maybe it's like getting lazy and getting complacent. I'd say my biggest fear is my wife leaving me, right? Like, if my wife was no longer happy with me and she left me. Sabanina, I don't see everybody's questions. I turn the questions off in between. Is the product king over copywriting? Okay, what do you think is the best mindset You can share. Belalazo. You are up. So we're going to do another money thing. Let's give away some more money. Okay. So I'm giving away more money. Okay, let's see this. What do you think is the future of Amazon associates? Good question. Slav guns. Okay, we're going to go over here. We're going to send more money. We're going to go right here. 2a.media. So we have 75. Okay. There we go. Okay, so we have $200 out. I have $400 more to give away. What are you guys thinking? I'm thinking I just up it $100 each week. Okay, so the question was, what is the future of Amazon Associates? And personally, I don't think there is a future there. I think the costs, I think Amazon will keep driving down the amount of money they offer affiliates over time, because ultimately they're established. I believe that the opportunities will come in places like Target or Walmart or other big retailers that will offer higher commissions. And finding out which retailers are going to start really offering higher commissions to compete with Amazon, because Amazon's eating their stuff. If Walmart or Target were really smart, they'd increase their affiliate commissions a lot, okay, to better compete with Amazon online. Okay, Alicia, I don't care if you need money to start your website. I'm not giving away money because I care about what you're trying to do. I'm giving away money to reward people who ask good questions. I'm not a communist. I don't believe in handouts. I hate handouts. I'm looking for good questions. Okay? This is not like some charity event. Okay? Don't think you can just woe is me get through life okay. Sorry, I won't flip out on people. How long does it take to succeed in affiliate marketing? I would say it could take a various amount of times. Salmon, who is this? Brendan Educate. How many emails does this guy have? Dude, your email is not your PayPal will not accept money. I'd say to succeed in affiliate marketing, it depends on who you're learning from. For me, it took 4 years, right? Because I was on again, off again. I started, I stopped, I started, I stopped. But I would generally say about 3 to 6 months, I think, is a good time frame. 3 to 6 months of consistent effort is a good time frame for any business, okay? 3 to 6 months of consistent efforts. And when I'm talking about daily effort, I'm talking like near daily. Can I consider affiliate marketing a good career? Yes, 100%. I mean, not only is it a career, it's like companies, right? It's my career. You have Expedia.com. Has anybody ever booked a flight here? Okay. Has anybody ever booked a hotel? You probably booked it through an affiliate. If you booked through not the flight company's website or the hotel's website, then you booked it through an affiliate. Most hotels and flights are booked through affiliates. What's the best way to make money on autopilot? The best way to make money on autopilot is to I don't know. I mean, probably raise a bunch of money, hire a bunch of people, You know, get some people to invest in you, hire a bunch of people, and then have it all managed. Then you don't do anything. The best way to make money on autopilot is just have a lot of money, right? Then you have people, then your money makes itself more money if just you put it in bonds, you put it in some safe investment vehicles, right? That's the best way. Real estate is a great way to make money on autopilot. You buy some apartment buildings and you just have people pay you rent all the time. But again, these are businesses that all cost a lot of money to start, right? So, I'm sure the next question is, how do you make money on autopilot without spending any money, right? That's and without doing any work, right? And if you're looking to not do work, if you're looking to not spend money to make money, if you're looking to not do work and not spend money to make money, I mean, you get off my channel, boy. I mean, that's not going to happen. Okay, let me get some questions in there with some email addresses, PayPal email addresses. Brendan, stop. Dude, you can't accept money. Okay, I'll answer your questions though. What's been the most exciting point in your career? Brendan, stop putting in your email address. I'm not going to send you money. You can't accept it. The most exciting point in my career has been, I'd say now, I'd say now for sure. Getting on TV. I'm really excited about all of our TV advertising. Annual profit equals 1 million. What? Okay. Let's get some money going on. Email addresses. Okay, we are upping the ante here again. Questions and email addresses. Questions. Look at that. Look at this. Come on, Paul. It looks like you're in another country. I'd love to give you money. Paul, but you're not asking any questions. Come on. What kind of rules? There are rules. This one's good. The best books I read. Okay, I'm gonna go over some books and keep asking questions. Woo! There we go. Okay, so we got some more money out. $300 to go. $300 out. So the best books to read, I'd say. So first off, this is a really good book. This is one of the books I'm reading, Raising Cooperative and Self-Confident Children. Highly recommend you buy. This book's great. I'm finishing up reading this book, Reemdi. Really good book, okay? Reemdi. This book is amazing. This is one of the most fun books I've been reading. And again, I try to read stuff where I learn about different cultures. I learn about the world. And in this book, the different cultures, we're talking about, Chinese hackers, Russian mobsters, Islamic terrorists, constitutional rights, gun-toting Americans. You have tech billionaires. You have British spies. I mean, this book is insane, packed with a lot of fun stories. And as you can see, it's a big one, okay? It's, total pages, it's over 1,000, right? I'm on page, where am I? I'm on page 800. Where is this? Oh, here I am. I'm on page 958. So I'm almost done with this. I'm going to finish this book today. About 100 more pages left to read. Some other good books I like are this one, Cormac McCarthy. This is another one I'm currently reading. Cities of the Plain and Life 3.0, Being a Human in the Age of Artificial Intelligence. I can't express enough. If you're not reading is the best way to digest information. I mean, this is social media, right? This is entertainment. This is passive. And the problem with video is that you're not using your imagination. You're having a more or less a passive viewing experience. Especially if you're not asking questions, you're just consuming, right? You're just consuming content, but it's not actually triggering your brain to think for itself. Whereas when you're reading a book, you have to fill in, you're just given words, so you have to fill in with your mind's eye, the visual, the smells, the sounds. You have to fill in the sensory, if they say wind's blowing, you have to fill all the other senses in much better. And you're not given, just like on a phone, you're given this stimulus, this light, this abnormal, unnatural light, which just tricks your brain. It's like a suction. It's like, it just sucks you in so that you aren't really using your imagination or your creative mind to form your own thoughts. Whereas books allow that process to happen. You will become smarter over time, and notice I don't just read fiction books or nonfiction books, which is like telling you about business and life. I think those are great. I really think those are great. But I also read a lot of fiction books, meaning they're stories, because I believe stories help bring out one's creativity. And I'm a big believer in bringing out creativity because I just think business and sales and marketing and relationships, all of these are based off of our thinking brains. So I really encourage everyone here to read books. And what's great about books too is you carry them around with you anywhere you go, right? Everybody, people are on their phones all the time, in their downtime. Carry a book around with you and read a book instead. It's really great, and you become a lot smarter, and I think you just become a more powerful and successful individual. Let me look at the chat. Okay, live chat. Okay. 1 point of negative effect of affiliate marketing in oneself. Negative aspects of affiliate marketing, not sure. I'm Legend is a great book. Yeah, I encourage everyone, check out different books. What is the biggest risk I've taken? The biggest risk I've taken was putting all of my money into starting an affiliate network back in 2015, 16. And it failed. I lost all my money, right? Or I lost most of it. So, I spent $1 million. I had $1 million at the time, and I put it all into an affiliate network, and I lost all. So that was really dumb. But, that the good thing is, at the end of the day, a lot of people, I think, are just chasing business models, right? They're just chasing, they're like, I'm trying to, get Amazon FBA to work, but they never focus on building skills. And one reason why I wasn't worried, even after I lost all the money I'd made, right? Because I wasn't doing some trick, right? It's not I bet a lot of you watching are like, John has this affiliate marketing trick, right? And if I watch him enough, I'll get good at this trick, and I'll maybe John's not telling me the real secret of how he makes money, and eventually if I listen to him enough, man, I'll get the trick, right? He'll expose the secret trick of how he really makes his money, and then I'll make a lot of money. It's not true. It's skills, right? The reason I'm not worried if I lose a lot of money is because I have skills, okay? I have skills. Copywriting, data analysis, which is related to split testing, right? I know how to write ads. I know how to research ads. I know how to find good ads. I know how to copy ads. I know a little bit, very little, I know a little bit of basic programming now. I know a lot of different stuff. I know video editing. I know photo editing. I've picked up all this stuff over time, so I have raw skills. But at the end of the day, I'm really good at Google Ads. I'm really good at buying ads and finding how to buy ads so I spend $1 and I make back 2 or 3. That's a skill. I've built it. So I'm not worried. I could go broke. Not worried. Again, because I have skills. So that's a big thing. Scariest moment of my life. Thoughts on Jews. I love Jews. I'm friends with a lot of Jewish people. I think culturally, many Jewish people are really, they have really strong family unit, or not all, but I'd say education is really important. I've seen culturally for Jewish people, and I believe Jewish people are given a lot better idea and perception of money, and being able to remove the emotional component from business decisions. I think that's something that's taught in many Jewish families, or culturally, maybe not explicitly, but it's a lot of Jewish people I know are very successful. Especially out here in LA, you have a lot of Persian Jewish people from Iran, and they're like unbelievably successful. I mean, I haven't met like a Persian Jewish person who has less than $10 million. It's insane. Of course, a lot of the money is passed down, but it's just understanding money and not making emotional decisions about money is just it's not something that's taught in schools. It's something that's taught in families. And I believe Jewish people are very good at that. I also, there's a Jewish pizza place down the street I love eating at called Pizza Nosh. And as I said, a lot of my friends are Jews. Well, not a lot. I have some. And yeah, I'd say also the inclusiveness of Jewish people, I think is really cool. I've been to, they have Friday night dinner. I like how Jewish people have Friday night dinners where they bring the whole family together, and they have wine and they have bread. And what I really think is cool is that in Jewish religion, Friday night, again, you have wine, you have dinner, bread, challah, and wine, and you're supposed to have sex. And I think sex is a very taboo subject in, I think, a lot of cultures. But the fact that I think Jewish people are very open, at least, it's recognized in the family and the marriage unit that sex is very important. And it's not something to be necessarily ashamed about or try to sweep under the carpet. I think that's very healthy. And I think that's very good. And also Jewish people are just very inclusive of other cultures is what I've noticed. Not all, but from what I've seen out here in LA at least. And I think that's really good. If you were hoping for me to go into some big conspiracy, I don't know, but I definitely think, I don't know. I think there are powerful people, but I don't, in the world, but I don't, that we don't know about, but I don't think it's separated necessarily by religion. I think it's just, there's a lot of powerful people and we don't know about them. Okay, boom, let's get some money. Let's get some money in here. Okay, send me a question with your PayPal email address. I want to get some money going out. I think we're gonna raise. Should we start raising the stakes? I don't know. I think we should start raising the stakes. Okay, send me a good question. Hi, Brian Atubo from Cameroon. What is my next goal in life? My next goal in life is it's very simple. It's become become like FU money, famous, and to create I mean, my next goal is to hire a really good chief technical officer in my company. Who's my role model? Larry Ellison, Tony Robbins, Elon Musk. Did I regret becoming a freelancer? No, freelancing was great. Are you thinking of including your course an affiliate system for physical products? No. We are going to get into small business marketing. I think social engineering plays a huge role in business. Sure, for show. For show. Cool. We have somebody from Russia here. Spasiba. I don't know much Russian, but I think I like Russia. What is my favorite hobby? Running or hammock running. Running like for like hours, like an hour or two. Finding a really good oak tree, setting up a hammock, reading, and then running back. Okay, let me try to find first show. Okay. Okay, we have first show. Okay, we have guys. You're draining my bank account. You're draining my PayPal account, or should I say? Okay, we have to paste. Send. Okay. Thanks for the sub. I'll go over a few more questions. I'll probably cap it at about an hour. Okay, it shows my address for whatever reason, so. How did this penny get in here? Do you see that? Did I type? Did I add a penny? I thought I typed just 100. Did I add a penny? There we go. Boom. Okay, so how are you guys liking these money giveaways? By the way, let me know if you like this, and let me know if I should keep doing this and raise it up $100 every single week. So if you want me to raise it up $100 every single week, throw in a like, throw on a sub, get your mom on this, get your kid on this, get your dog on this. There we go. Let's get back to the questions. So social engineering playing a huge role in business. I do like the word. So social engineering, I think is a interesting word, because I mean it's down upon, right? But at the end of the day, I believe marketing is very much so of there's a large science component to it. I believe just how like anything is engineered, I believe marketing is actually a lot more of a science than people think it is. There are templates. There are ads that have been working for hundreds of years in a particular niche. We know what headlines work. So I believe, social engineering is seen as a bad thing, but I actually believe marketing is somewhat social engineering. It's figuring out stuff. It's figuring out what do people want. It's figuring out what are the reasons why people won't buy something. And it's just systematically taking those down. People want to lose weight. What are the reasons people don't want to lose? And what are so if you have a weight loss product, what are the reasons people don't buy a weight loss product? Well, other than the cost, right? So other than the cost, it might be they're worried about eating chemicals. They're worried about the side effects. They're worried about, They don't want to swallow pills. Maybe they don't want to inject, they don't want to inject anything. Maybe they're concerned about other safety things. They're concerned about not eating enough. They're concerned, there's all these sorts of different things, that objections that you have to address when you're marketing anything. When I'm marketing my product, Super Affiliate System, by the way, if you want to check it out, we released a new version of my course a couple weeks ago at the beginning of July. Brand new videos. We have a certification program. It's amazing. It's really cool. We spent so much money, so much time, so much effort on creating this new version. It's the best. It's the best yet, and I actually believe it's the best online a course experience out there. I really went full tilt in analyzing all the other courses out there. We have quizzes, we have handouts, printable handouts, and it's truly step by step to help people get their start. But where was I going with that? I lost my track. Let's get another question. In one video, you said 4 million males. Give me a word to start. Word? I study economics and management. What should I do to make money? Economics and management. So that's like a top level thing. So dynamic many tap. What I would advise is, with economics and management, you're not going to be the driver of any business, right? You're not sales, marketing, biz dev, right, or the drivers. I would probably place yourself somewhere where you can really make use of the top level business insights you have. I would probably work for something like an agency, maybe it's an ad agency, a bank, some other sort of like business to business service type company, so that you can see a lot of different businesses. Okay. You want to be able to get deep insights into how a lot of different businesses work. Maybe you do consulting. You work for like Bain and Co. You work for Salesforce. You work for, like an account manager at Salesforce, or an account manager at Google, or or somebody at Bain and Company, or one of those BPO, business, Deloitte, etc. Where you see all these different businesses. You'll make good money at any of those companies, but the secondary benefit is the most important, which is that by being able to get visibility and optics into all these different sorts of businesses, you'll be able to pick out and suss out where the opportunity areas are. You'll be able to form relationships with some of the business owners, so that you can eventually go in and either partner with somebody, or be hired on as the COO of some company, or the CMO, or it's not CMO, but basically you're looking, you want to create a good feeding ground for you to learn about other businesses and to meet people in your job, so that you can find that ultimate opportunity, which is going to make you a multi-millionaire or billionaire, or whatever that is. But make sure you put yourself in a position where you get a lot of opportunities coming to you. And a place like Deloitte, like being an account manager for Google ads or Facebook ads, or etc., that sort of type of environment would be really good. Let me know if that makes sense, but I don't know too much about your situation, but that's what I'm thinking. Especially when you're getting out of college, you don't know what the heck you want to do, right? So I'd say don't gamble on a specific company. Put yourself in a position where you can see a lot of different companies and really get into their inner workings, right? Like I work with, a development agency, a web development agency, and they see, they see everything I'm doing. But I didn't hire my CMO from there. I'm not hiring. Let's look at more live chat. I'm taking action and haven't seen any results. Honestly, gave up after a week. Well, if you give up after a week, then I don't know what to say, man. You can't, giving up after a week in business is like, it's like what? If you give up on a relationship after a week, what type of relationship is that? What kind of boyfriend are you? You're not a good boyfriend. You're not a good girlfriend. What can you say about people that treat affiliate marketing as a last result? I mean, affiliate marketing for many people, it's one of the only businesses they can do because again, it doesn't require any money to start and you can do it anywhere in the world. A lot of businesses can't be done in Cameroon, right? You can't buy real estate, you can't buy stocks. A lot of people in Africa, for instance, don't have any money. Um, but for people who are treating something like a last resort, right, who are desperate, they're gonna fail. Anybody who does anything out of desperation, like it's just really, it's really it just looks ugly, right? Like think about if some guy or girl came up to you and said, "Hey, you're my last resort. Will you please date me? Everybody else at this bar has rejected me." You'd be like, I mean, I said it in a kind of funny tone, but I mean, that's not very appealing, right? They're probably going to fail. There's probably something messed up about the person's mindset. And that's why I focus so much lately on mindset videos because most people just have the wrong mindset they're approaching things with, you know. Um, you want to do affiliate marketing? I mean, I have all these knuckleheads here saying, you know, you want to do affiliate marketing from your phone. Go to a computer internet cafe. There's internet cafes all over the world, but people want to do it on their phone. Like, that's lazy. That's just lazy. Stop being so lazy. Go to an internet cafe. I mean, it's like, I know what people want. People don't want to work, don't want to spend money, they want to fiddle around on their phone and make money, right? I could put up videos like that all day. It's, you know, I just, you know, I know what people, I know what to write in the headlines. I know what to make my content around what people want. It's not that interesting to me. I'll probably go back to doing it sometime soon, but it's just, it's so uninteresting to me. It's a horrible attitude. If you have that attitude, you're going to fail. Some more questions. I don't trust my info to an internet cafe PC. Then don't. I mean, then buy your own PC. You know, like if you can afford to have, you know, like I don't know. I don't. You know, I could say I don't. I don't like living in. You know, I would prefer. I don't. I only want to live in a $10 million house. But if you don't have $10 million, well, you know, you deal with what you have. What do I think about tax overages and helping people get it back? I don't know much about it, but I've I've heard it's a way to make money, so go for it. What do I think about big marketing gurus? What are big marketing gurus? I don't know. Best money making app, YouTube. You know, shoot videos, post them on YouTube. People are lazy. What's my beard routine? There is no beard routine. Go to the bar. I go to the barber like once a month, right? So that's my beard routine. Um, how many offshore companies do I have? let's, let's. I do not have any offshore companies. Um, how bad are surveys on a scale of 0 to 0? What? There's no question there. And still learning a lot. Your favorite show? My favorite show right now is Norseman. Norseman on Netflix is really freaking cool. I've been blitzing through it this weekend. I love it. I love Vikings. I think Vikings are really cool too. That show. You know, I've always been into kind of like Norse mythology. I studied I took a Welsh mythology class in college as an elective. That was fun. Why people fail in marketing and making money? Because they don't split tests. First off, they don't do anything. Second off, they don't split test. Third off, they don't work off of a computer. I mean, what is number one high ticket affiliate offer recommendation? I would say my program's pretty good for sure. Um, Legendary Marketer probably has got a pretty good program. I don't know. Legendary Marketer. I'm they go really high ticket. So that's definitely some direction I've considered going. Any Legendary Marketer affiliates here, but haven't done that yet. So they do like, they offer pretty sick commissions. Goldco, maybe Goldco, Goldco, is good. How can I start investing when I'm 15? I'd personally focus on making money. I don't know. You put some money into depends on if you have a stable income. I would be more high risk with your investments. If you don't have a stable income, I'd go low risk. Stable, if you have a stable income, I'd look at some cryptos. I'd look at cryptos anyways. Okay, I think cryptos are a great place. I don't know much about crypto, but I use it, right? And then if you're an entrepreneur at 15, I would put your money into like municipal bonds, munis, MUNI bonds. And the reason is because you get a tax advantage and you get steady income. The whole economy crashed this year. I wasn't affected one bit because all of my investments are in bonds. I don't take a high risk investment strategy. I literally just do the lowest risk possible. I'm not doing anything fancy here. If you looked at my portfolio, it's like one thing, right? I'm so low risk, but it's great because I'm not affected by the downs either. So that's something. Okay, I'm gonna blitz through some questions. You should check out Resurrection Ertugrul on Netflix. What's the best marketing field for the corporate world? Look at Reforge. Okay, look at Reforge. They call it, in the marketing world, sometimes they call it I think they call it product. Okay, so understanding marketing and understanding product. I'd say understanding product is more important when you're working for a company. But if I were to pick a particular marketing field, right? All the big companies are hiring for growth hackers now. I know it's different than marketing, but I would look into product. Go to Reforge. Anything that's on Reforge is hot right now in enterprise companies. How do you do good copywriting? Look at my, there's a playlist on my channel homepage. Can you make live first sale video? Yeah, I can. I was thinking about doing that sometime. That's a good suggestion. I was thinking about just one of my live streams. I'm thinking of just going on the internet, asking you guys what niche I should go in, and then just starting marketing. Okay, I need some more. I'll take some more questions, and then I'll get into and then I'll do the final giveaway. Okay, we'll finish this. John, please stop avoiding me. Don't tell me to do anything. I have a million questions. I'm not avoiding you. Stop acting so entitled. Get off my channel if you This is not a if you want my time guaranteed, then I mean you can't, right? Like if you get butthurt about somebody who has 400 people on his live stream avoiding, I'm not avoiding a question. I just don't see it. Get off my channel, please. Best affiliate network for beginners, Amazon. Amazon is the best affiliate network for beginners. You just promote a book, right? You just recommend your book. You're not going to make much money with Amazon's affiliate program, but it's the easiest place to get started. Again, once you are ready to start making money, I'd go to ClickBank. Should I set up an LLC before starting? No, don't complicate things. The more steps you add, between yourself and success, the longer it'll take. And I see a lot of folks doing this. It's that you set up a series of things that have to happen before you can actually start making money, right? So you have to have your business, you have to have an LLC, and then you think you have to have a website, and then you think you have to do this and this and this. You just need to get started. Okay, that's at the beginning. If you want to become a YouTuber, post up a video, right? Just shoot one. Next 15 minutes, shoot a video and just post it up on YouTube. Just get started. It doesn't need to be perfect. This obsession with having everything lined up is so wrong, and it keeps people from being successful. I need to save my father. I'm sorry, Abdul. I mean, everybody has situations that they're going through in life. I'm not responsible for everybody here. Just because I have a big beard and I have the same initials as I have my initials are JC doesn't mean I'm responsible for saving everybody. If you have an issue with your father, then you should not be watching my live stream, Abdul. You should go help him out. If you need money, then you shouldn't be watching my live stream. You should be working. I'm not responsible for everybody here, so I don't need to hear it. Jeez. I mean, do you guys find this ridiculous that people are like, I am supposed to save their family? You know how many emails I get on a daily basis? I had to block these, but I get stories every day of people saying that I am their only hope for their mother has cancer. It gets really wary. It's really rude, I think, at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know. If I was in a situation, I wouldn't come here and raise money. If a family member was going to die, I'd talk to my other family members. We'd get together. You don't ask some random person on YouTube or send them an email. I just find it so offensive. I'm not sure if you guys do too, but it's a really big drag and a buzzkill. That part of what I do for a living is I just get all these sob stories, and I understand it's like, sure, I have money, but it just doesn't, it's really annoying. Okay, so folks, if you can put in, I'm going to end the stream soon. One more question, put in your questions and include your PayPal email address. And I have $175 more to send, so make it a good question. And yeah, let's do this. How to impose your brand in a market a lot, right? I never meant to be a personal brand, but I just advertise so much. So in 2017, when I came out with my first course and I started advertising it, we had we showed our ads to 55 million people. So I started building a brand that year because I showed my ads to 55 million people. How do you encourage the use of bots for affiliate marketing? Yeah, 100%. I think bots are great for affiliate marketing. In fact, I believe in the future, it'll all be bots. I believe in the future, we're going to have such advanced bots that you're not going to know the difference between a human being and a bot. Okay? I believe it's going to go into virtual reality. I believe you're never going to know who's real and who's not in the future. And at that point, I'd say there's limited ability for people to be affiliate marketers. Until there's no differentiation between people and bots is when there's still opportunity for affiliate marketing. And there's still differentiation. People still are able to differentiate. So basically, until we have full out AIs, there's a lot and ton of opportunity in affiliate marketing. Okay, let's look at these comments, and I'm going to see which questions are out there. Who said I am a racist? Who's saying this? How am I a racist? I'm not racist at all. What, Benjamin? What are you talking about? That's ridiculous. Okay. Do I see machines fighting against humans? Yes, but I think the machines are controlled by humans. I don't think the machines are working on their own. Okay, so machines are like a big hammer, right? So like our phones, we use them as tools. They're tools for us to be more productive. I believe machines and robots are ultimately all tools for people to be more productive. So, do I believe people can potentially have their own army in the future? Yeah. I think one individual can have his own army in the future. Just like I have, what is it? I have like people working for me. I have tons of, yeah, you can have bots working for you. And I think that's why bots are so great. I'm going to show you something really cool. So, Ubot Studio. Really. So this is one of the edge things I would suggest you learn about right here. Learn about this. That is, if that is how you create marketing bots, if you learn how to program with Python and Ubot Studio and create bots, you're going to be super sick powerful. It's a really powerful. We started offering some software. We started building some stuff for people, but the future is definitely bots. Like if you can learn, if machine learning, Python, marketing automation, you get into those things, like you can take over the world, right? So I think those are really great things. Okay, let me find these questions. Okay. How do we promote affiliate Okay, let's see. How can be paid? I'd love to give money to Gambia, somebody in Gambia, but I mean, this is a question you can YouTube. Some of these questions are things you can Google. Okay, so I'm not going to give money for people who can Google. I do prefer giving money to people in foreign countries where the wages are low, but if you can Google the question, I'm not going to do it. Okay, let's see. I already answered this one. How to convince bots to buy from us? You can't. They don't have any money. If you are an affiliate marketer, how do you make my money? Okay, let's look. Okay, so I have, see these? And I'll just give you an example. I mean, these are all affiliate links, right? These are all affiliate links. Then we have, affiliate links. And there's a lot of affiliate links throughout my course. Do I believe in aliens? Yes. Okay. What is your plan for AI in the 2020s? Good question. Look at this. What is your plan for AI in 2020? Okay. Good question. Okay, we're gonna type in this guy unless we get a better question. And we're going bigger here. So I'm going to let that sit there for a second unless we get a better question. My plan for AI is in the 2020s is, so first off, AI is sort of a misleading term. It's really machine learning, okay? AI is considering some sort of sentience, and arguably we aren't even sentient. At what point is something sentient? Okay, where is the crossover from, being a molecule to being something that's sentient? It's kind of up for grabs, right? So I prefer using the term machine learning. Now, where I believe machine learning comes into place is I believe everything needs some sort of middle layer for marketing attribution. I believe the biggest problem with a lot of AI stuff is this marketing attribution layer. My plan is, well, I'll show you some of my business plan. No, I'm not going to show my business plan. But basically, my plan is I believe we need that middle layer, and how to get there is where we're going with my company. Fuck it, I'll show you my business plan. Okay, here's my business plan. Basically, where we're going with Super Affiliate System is we're building software right now to make it easier for people to do affiliate marketing. So what used to take people 8 hours, we're building software so they can post ads, post landers, post their affiliate link on their website in 5 minutes. Okay. Now that's great. But what we're really going to is small businesses. Okay. So the plan is to get everybody, basically get all my students onto small businesses because I see a huge opportunity there. And then the next step is to get those small businesses on merchant processing, and then onto IoT, which is Internet of Things. So then we can have the goal is to have better marketing attribution for offline purchases. And once we start doing that, I think start making a lot of, I think then we start creating more progress to AI. So basically this is my business plan, and this is where we're at. Okay. So I'd say product roadmap, marketing automation, current stage, affiliate network, merchant processing, IoT. Okay. And then from an audience perspective, it's helping people with affiliate marketing, people looking to get a home-based business. Then it moves into small and medium-sized businesses. This is the important thing. Okay. So, and in summary, this is our plan. Build software. Use customer base to sell to SMBs. Figure out marketing attribution for small businesses. Asteroid mining. Okay? That's our business plan. So I believe that we need more connectivity. We need Internet of Things. We need more tracking, more places of people so that we could effectively figure out how something created a sale. And once we're able to figure out, and I also believe that I am going to need to get attribution correct. You're going to need to listen into people's conversations on their phone, like Google and Apple are doing, and Samsung. You're going to need to know everybody's location. You're going to need to know people's internet activities. And I don't believe that's not data I can get a hold of. I believe it's going to require government lobbying. So basically, I'll have to start shifting my role into working with governments and, working with government consultants, working with government organizations to really get the pipes into that data. So then we can effectively attribute offline events. And that'll also accelerate the advent of whatever you want to call it, AI, right? General AI. But overall, that's the direction I believe we have to head as a company, and that everything heads. I think it's really exciting. That's what I see in the future. But the first step is we have to, my business, we have to get to about a $25 to $50 million a year business. Okay, that is the first step. Until we are a $25 to $50 million a year business, I'm not doing things right. So right now we're at about 7. So we have to expand much further. We have to get to 25, which I believe we can do. I believe we can do that next year if we really hit the good. I think we have a good plan, but it's very difficult. So that I'm putting, my thing. Do I believe in time travel? What? Who is this person? Okay, folks, that is great. I'm gonna send this last money. Let's send this. Avocado Keto, thank you for the sub. We got. Okay, we got 175. Send payment now. Woohoo! Guys, that was a fun stream. What? This is an AI. I love talking about artificial. I love talking about the future. I love talking about artificial intelligence. I love talking about where everything goes. As I said, we got on the bots topic, and if you're really cutting edge with marketing, learn about bots, learn about machine learning, learn about all these things. There's so much opportunity out there. Again, you won't get into these things. You won't make money with them if you don't go out there and do and try and just have fun. But there's a lot of opportunity out there. That was $600 we gave away. And throw me down a like, throw me down a comment, throw me down a subscribe if you're excited for next week's giveaway, which I'm just gonna keep upping. I think, if we get enough likes, I think I'll just keep going up $100 each time. So thank you all. Have a good one. Hope you guys have a good day, and hope you all had a little bit of fun. Do I know about Stellar Engine? Okay, I'm gonna look at some random comments here, see if there's anything in. Does artificial intelligence is the future? Yep. What programming language do I know? I went on W3 schools. I learned a little bit about HTML, CSS, and PHP. You can learn programming for free online. It's so easy. Do I think we should support investment in exploring space? Yeah, I think all the money should go to space. I think all the I think that is just, it just makes sense. We have to go to space. Otherwise, people will continue killing each other. People will, there's scarcity. People will factionalize. People will, be racist. It's just, we have to expand. We're humans. We're all in this together. It's not about nations. It's about we're all earthlings. We're all earthlings. That's why, somebody said I don't believe, I believe in the human race. I think I think our enemies, they're probably like aliens or like cataclysmic like space events. It's not about religions or anything. Do I think some religions are better or worse? I don't know. I'm not going to go into that. Was your goal in the long term to make an impact? Do I believe in time traveling? No. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know enough. There's I don't think it makes sense. Why so many old companies successful and maintain consistent growth? I don't know. They have good management. It's like its own, the corporate structure is its own version of artificial intelligence, right? You have a board of directors, you have 8 minds all around the one thing, or, a company, is like, with 2 to 3 founders it's like a brain of 2 to 3 people, right? Zeta Hub, I don't know what that is. Is LinkedIn close to Facebook for market targeting? No, Facebook is not close to that for artificial intelligence. What are the 8 P's of marketing? I don't know. Okay, folks. Awesome stuff. Have a great day. Love you all. See you soon. See you next week. Look forward. We have some good videos on mindset coming up this week, which I think will be very helpful. And I hope they help you a lot, just trying to get you into that right place so that you can become successful. I believe getting into the right mindset is more important than knowing the actual skills. or knowing the actual things. So I hope you watch my videos this week. Enjoy them. Have a good day. Bye.